This is part two of part two. Um, what comes is next is sort of an overview of the classes for his clergy, his clerical domains, Cronn's recommended prestige class for Cronn's um, clerics and stuff like all of sorts of diversity. Anyways, I will get into it, and if I stumble a bit over some of my own names for for human um, cultures and stuff, it's because I haven't really spoken some of those out loud to myself. I noticed that when I tried to record this the first time. Anyways, so for his clergy, the standard classes are Adept, Avenger, Cleric, Ranger, and Spirit Shaman. Non-standard classes for his clergy include Dragon Shaman, Druid, Favored Soul, Healer, Sentinel, Witch of the Great Expanse, which I will get into in a bit. Now, allowed multi-classes. Barbarian, Fighter, Savage Bard, that's a variant from Unearthed Arcana, Scout, and Swashbuckler. Forbidden multi-class options. Bard, Beguiler, Duskblade, Hexblade, Knight, Ninja, Paladin, Rogue, Samurai, Shugenja, Sorcerer, Spell Thief, Warlock, War Mage, Wizard, and Wujen. Now note that the Asian-inspired classes are either non-existent or very rare in the lands of Harquell. Now, the Witches of the Great Expanse. Witch characters devoted to Cronn use the alternate spell list on page 175 of the 3rd edition Dungeon Master's Guide, but they cast spells as a favored soul, not as a sorcerer, and they use table 3-6, the cleric, on page 31 of the 3rd edition Player's Handbook for base attack bonus and saves, as well as the following modified clerical abilities. They have bonus languages as clerics, cannot cast evil or lawful spells. They have one clerical domain, and they turn undead at half the character's witch level. Clerical domains: Chaos, Cold, Community, Family, North, Protection, Rage, and Strength. North and Rage are homebrewed domains for the world of Coolan. Recommended prestige classes for characters. Standard: Animal Lord, Bear Warrior, Beastmaster, Bloodhound, Frenzied Berserker, Frost Rager, Highland Stalker, Holy Liberator, Horizon Walker, Hunter of the Dead, Nature's Warrior, Outcast Champion, Tempest, Wild Plains Outrider, Wild Runner, Stormcaster, Stormlord, Stormsinger, and War Chanter. Non-standard prestige classes: Cloud Anchoret, Darkwood Stalker, Dervish, Dread Pirate, Divine Crusader, Evangelist, Frost Mage, Halfling Outrider, Leviathan Hunter, Master Thrower, Order of the Bow Initiate, Primeval, Ruthar, Scarlet Corsair, Sea Witch, Stone Lord, Virtuoso, War Priest, War Shaper, and Wayfarer Guide. Diversity: while Cronn is a human deity, he has numerous worshippers among a variety of species, especially those peoples who live in the Northlands. If a species isn't noted as a standard or non-standard species for the Northfather's clergy, it doesn't mean members of that species cannot choose Cronn as their patron deity. It means that it is unusual. Treat any species in any of these lists treat any species not listed in any of these lists as being restricted. Okay, standard species: centaurs, high and glacier dwarves, forest and silver wild elves, Tel-Meth frost giants, half elves, north child halfling, humans of the following bloodlines: Bladatin, Dalenman, Jalvadian, Northlander, Onin Wildman, and Vindi, as well as Relastans. Non-standard species: Bitrin and Hill Dwarfs, Silver and Afreyan elves, Furbolgs, the Gemma, Bitrin and Rockwood gnomes, half-orcs, both Harefoot and Nile elves. Humans of the following bloodlines: Avenal, Arkhangeles, Danilian, Lockfolk, Onan, and Rithanathan. I can't even say that one. Neanderthals as well, Shatjans, and Vonakindra. Restricted species: Dragonborn, Tauren dwarves, Grey and Mromahali elves, the Fey-touched, Whisper gnomes, Lightfoot halflings, half-ogres, hobgoblins, Callan, Freyan, Keeley, Kiltanan, Ruin, and Torain humans, the Ka, kobolds, and lizard folk, all lizard folk. Forbidden species: Janderhoff and Kazatrich dwarves, blood elves, Decanter and snow goblins, Jaren halflings, half vampires. Humans of the following bloodlines: Kuanan, Miea, Sprach, Turanithu, Zurite, and any other human bloodline brought to Harkwell during the transformation that is not noted already, and that is subject to change. As well, Morlocks, Tabaxi, Triclops, Varags, and Zebranors. Recommended skills and feats. Skills: climb, handle animal, heal, intimidate, jump, knowledge nature, listen, ride, spot, and survival. Feats: alertness, animal affinity, athletic, blind flight, blind fight, brew, potion, combat reflexes, endurance, and large spell, exotic weapon proficiency, net, great fortitude, leadership, mounted combat along with mounted archery, ride by attack, and trample, natural spell, point blank shot, as well as far shot and shot on the run, power attack along with great cleave and cleave, run, self-sufficient, silent spell, skill focus survival, still spell, toughness, track, and weapon focus with any axe or spear. Tenets for clerics: barbarian way of life, community and family, survival of the tribe, protecting all of Harkwell from evildoers, and do not fear the cold, but respect it. Vesture and weaponry. The clergy of Cronn wear whatever will keep them warm. Player characters should invest in a cold weather outfit at the very least. Hide and studded leather armor is a common choice among the clergy. Metal armor is rarely worn. When it comes to weapons, the clergy prefer axes, especially the great axe since it is the favored weapon of Cronn. Bows and spears are also good choices. Very few of Cronn's clergy would ever use a sword, although there are a few converts in the kingdom of Amudia who refuse to give up their blades. The most exotic weapon a member of the clergy will use is a net. Netting fish during the summer months is a long-standing tradition, which led to its use as a weapon. Allies of the faith. The faithful who worship any of the North gods. Any good aligned clerics of Apollo, the forest and silver elves of the Great Forest. The frost giants of Tel Meth. Druids and dragons that protect the balance. All good-hearted fey creatures, especially those that worship Dame. Enemies of the faith. Evil humanoids, especially gnolls and flines, the Rosari and swordbred orcs, and the worst of the Tabaxi loyal to. The followers of the sword gods, evil peoples who worship other dark gods, blood elves and their demonic allies, corrupt members of the aristocracy and royalty, dragons that have turned away from the balance, and the ogre scions and their followers. Oh, there you go. That's the extra little bit. Mostly details for 3rd edition campaign and character creation. All right, that is finally it for tonight. Well, it's not tonight where I am right now, but for this night of Saturday Night Stories, this video might just say Addendum. I don't know. Anyways, thanks for watching. Greatly appreciated. I hope you're having a great night. Bye.